Okay, time me. Due to the rise in popularity in video games, certain ethical considerations have to be taken into account. Violence is a concept that has been in gaming since the earliest formats, including Spacewar, an early arcade game developed in 1972. Today I'll be asking the moral question that has been tossed around, contemplating whether violence is a negative thing in the gaming industry. In gaming, violence can be presented very casually or even glorified. GTA is a great example of this, in which robbing and killing innocents has manageable repercussions. This does not reflect the real world, however young children's minds could idolise the acts of violence that the game normalises. On screen is an example of when this has been the case. The game Grand Theft Auto has been said to have altered the mindset of this young child by rewarding him for killing. The boy reacted by killing his grandmother, completely unaware of the repercussions being a child. Even if it doesn't convince them to mimic the actions of the game characters, the excitement from the game could heavily affect their mindset. Age restrictions are supposed to prevent this problem, as influential games are marketed towards adults who already have a fair understanding of the world around them. Children still gain access to these titles though, however this is due to poor parenting rather than a marketing system being broken. Why would you let your child play this? Violence is not a pleasant experience for most, real or not. Some people have a complete distaste towards simulated killing or violence. Postal 2 is banned in Australia because of the nature of the actions that can be committed. These include shooting, burning or urinating on innocent civilians. These of course are not essential to the game and can be avoided, but the fact the player has the power to do this is what makes Postal such a controversial game.
I gotta go to the police department and turn myself in. I honestly feel too guilty with all the people I've killed. Excuse me, I'd like to turn myself in. I'd like to, I've got this gun here, and this gun here, and this, and this, and this, you know, got this as well.
Games grow closer and closer by the day to real life, and this does not help. There have been cases of games also being banned in Australia for the killing appearing too brutal or too realistic. Some games may not be for the faint of heart, but it gets even worse when you consider mental condition. People affected by previous events could find things such as violence, upsetting, or even disturbing.
I've got this gun, I've got this cleaver, I've got this switchblade.
This is why games have warnings describing some of the sensitive content they may contain. I think the warning is enough to stop most sensitive people, and the few that don't were fairly warned, and physically can't blame the game developers.
This axe as well, this sickle, I got this as well for some reason, not really too sure. I've got a sign that just says end protesting, bit hypocritical.
Killing someone in a game is completely detached from reality and affects the real world in no way. However, the mindset that it puts the player in is debatable. Some people's violent tendencies have been said to be channeled through simulated killing. People's mood can also be affected, as it can be seen as therapeutic to take anger out on the virtual world.
I've got 2 Glocks as well, yeah, take them. I've got a Desert Eagle, I've got a rocket launcher, I got a biological weapon of warfare, let me just drop that.
Killing someone in an FPS such as Battlefield or Call of Duty can give a feeling of satisfaction to the player. This is because, for starters, they're not just given to the player, they give a sense of achievement by besting another player. The satisfaction also comes from visual sound design, and the main reason people enjoy it is the violence.
I've got a napalm launcher. I meant to drop it, not fire.
On the other hand, it could do the opposite and amplify the frustration, or make taking anger out on real people become an acceptable option in the player's eyes. Not to mention in FPS games, a lot of the frustration is caused by dying, which normally causes the victim to be angry at other players. This can cause harmful messages and general online toxicity. Due to these facts, I think it's fair to say that violence is a huge part of the gaming industry that would be difficult to remove, but it also serves a rather large purpose and is causing very few problems by existing.
I've got a sledgehammer as well, guys, if you just want that, yeah? It's just a sledgehammer. I got a Desert Eagle as well, silver camo, yeah?
I'm going to have to cuff you.
Oh, that's fine. Take this pitchfork of me, right? This shotgun as well. And this double-barreled shotgun.